Good evening, everyone. It is a wonderful, crisp December night, December 3rd, 2016. I'm Mary Brainy from Spencer Cable Access, and we're here in front of Town Hall to show you the 8th annual Spencer Parade of Lights. Aaron Keys is on the camera, and Jackie Mushinsky from Spencer Cable Access is also helping out. And so we hope that all of you enjoy this wonderful event. We want to recognize all the hard work of the celebration committee folks led by Wendy Berthium and give them a great acknowledgement for all the effort that goes into this. And so here we go. I hear the music coming down the street. Leading off the parade is our Grand Marshal, Mary E. Madden, who was an educator in Spencer. She is celebrating her 102nd birthday, and the car is driven by Officer Paul Majorowski. Next, we have a highly decorated Spencer Firefighters Forest Fire truck with all kinds of bright lights and happy waving people. And in the back, I believe we see one of the local deer who's hopped on to have a ride through the cold night. There's a pretty view of the Spencer Bank on Main Street. And now we have the official starting police car leading the rest of the procession. Of course, the folks driving up the street are getting a much faster view of the parade because the eastbound lane is still open. This float is the David Prouty High School Band. It is the Nutcracker, and you can see the Mouse King, and at the very top you can see the Queen of the Sugar Plum Fairies right behind the giant Nutcracker, and there she is waving. That is Mrs. York, the principal of the high school, and look at all the students and all their finery and their appropriate costumes, and behind them, the wooden soldiers, the David Prouty High School Marching Panther Band. Next, we have the East Brookfield fire truck, well decorated but not enclosed. Those poor fellows must be freezing. Coming up next is a beautifully decorated trailer, all kinds of bright lights with Santa on the front and some snowflakes, and a hugely enthusiastic crowd of young folks dancing their way down Main Street. And here comes the second entry from our neighbors in East Brookfield. Once again, bright and shiny, lighting up the night. Next, we have Lou Graziano on a quad, the first quad that's ever been entered in the parade. And so next year, all of you who have quads, decorate them and join. You can see the fire truck lights reflected in the bank windows. One of Spencer's contributions. And then the Daigle family, who are David Prouty High School neighbors, in their charming little golf cart. A little too late and cold tonight to play, too dark, but friends of mine played this morning, so the season's not over yet. Coming up next, we have the Spencer Snowbirds, who are well known in town for taking care of a lot of our woodland trails, and their float is quite amazing. Just look at those eyes on the front of the cab of that vehicle. looking right down the dark road. And the beautiful tree and the amount of work that went into this and all the enthusiastic people waving in the background. They're another faithful participant in this parade, and we're glad to see them back. Here's yet another fire truck. Boy, the firefighters really go all out. Isn't that a beautiful one? That one is from Oxford. And look at this. These are the folks from 4-H. They have probably the most highly festooned pickup truck in the parade, and I'm sure if you look closely, you'll see some of our local neighbors and friends riding in that truck. I noticed Tina Bemis from Bemis Farms Nursery. And this fire truck has Frosty on the front. Again, yet another of our Spencer firefighters who participate. And coming up, we see Santa and Frosty standing behind the cab of Pepin's concrete service truck carrying the Lady Panthers, the young women who play basketball for David Prouty, including the lighted basketball on the side of the truck. And now all these look like beautiful sprinkles on ice cream, the beautiful lights that we have. This is Spencer's emergency services truck and trailer. And our only bicycle entry, Miss Emily Larson, decorated her own bike and is festively attired in a Santa hat, and Dad is on the side. This beautifully decorated float, pulling a trailer with a tribute to firefighters, was an out-of-state entry. George Bowen from Troy, New Hampshire, came all the way down to participate and honor the firefighters. And Beth Burdett has entered the truck from Burdett's Trash Pickup. Imagine seeing that coming down your street on trash day. Once again, a beautifully decorated Spencer Fire Department truck. Those ladders really stand out when they're festooned with all those beautiful lights. Next, we have America's Best Defense, one of our local martial arts schools represented. And you can see the giant kickboxer in the back celebrating Christmas. And again, a fire truck with lights beautifully reflected as it comes down the street. And next, represented by a very large group, the AA Transportation Company, the school buses that serve Spencer East Brookfield. And when they get closer, you will see all of the misfit toys, the little elephants and Dorothy, and look, even some Christmas presents. Now, do you suppose they'll be picking someone up on Monday in this beautifully decorated school bus with its wreaths in the window? Representing the Leicester Fire Department, we have this beautifully decorated pickup truck with its equipment. Next, we have Selectman Gary Woodbury's entry, which is a Lego float. And if you look carefully, you will see that they have designed the Legos riding on the side of the float. And there we have Selectman Ralph Hicks and Selectman John Stevens, as well as a number of other happy participants. Here's the float that should win for the largest wreath. This is Fire Chief Bob Parsons and Deputy Fire Chief Locke, and this is the Wareham fire truck that they have purchased and restored. The dashing dash hounds. And look, they're parading beside the float, and they are also, look at their giant balloon riding on the boat as well. This fire truck is from the town of Oxford, and we're so pleased to have all of the different towns bringing their firefighting apparatus in to join us. The next fire truck, featuring Frosty riding on the top, is Spencer's ladder truck. And on the back, we have Smokey Bear and Santa up there among the trees in the bucket. And the final float in the parade, with Frosty waving to the fans, includes the parade committee and Selectman Tony Pepe. It's a beautiful end. So following the parade, all of the participants who have been awarded prizes will be moving back up to the studio, and we will have a live presentation of the awards. Stay tuned.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We just finished our 8th annual Christmas Parade of Lights here in Spencer. I am with the 3rd place winners in the float category. These are students from David Prouty High School. You're supposed to clap. So the theme of their float was the Nutcracker. I had to ask, I've never seen the Nutcracker, but I'm told by the mouse that you're supposed to know this Nutcracker. And we're joined by our selectmen tonight. You guys will raise your hands because you're on the bet. We have Selectman Gary Woodbury, Ralph Hicks, Chris Woodbury, Tony Pepe, and Chair John Stevens over here.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. And some of the people that worked on the float, we have English teacher Mark James over here. Over here. Oh, this is my camera. All right. And Paul and Mary McLaughlin. And we have the principal of the high school, Liz York, right here, who was dressed up in costume but changed up before we came in here.
It was too big to fit in the studio.
Okay, all right. So congratulations, everybody. You have the microphone. You have to face the camera. I get yelled at all the time. Can you pass that around? You guys introduce yourselves to everybody at home.
Hi, name's Dan Chauncey.
Sarah Deca. Caitlin Kelly.
Samuel Robert. Emily Anderson. Jackie Bocas. Alicia Jopis.
Eric Furberg.
Becca Young. Brittany Canoyer. Haley Dean.
Joshua Dukes.
Michaela Halloran. Kaylee Gallagher.
Sean Sarmento.
Justin Finneran.
Is that it?
Cheyenne Gustafson.
You guys are the quietest. You guys are the quietest high school kids I've ever seen in my life.
Snowflake.
All right, so you guys came in 3rd. You won 3rd place. So congratulations. So who wants to accept the plaque on behalf of? So you gotta say something. Make sure you thank the teachers.
Thanks to Mr. James for being the coolest person ever.
Whoa. No, go ahead. You're 2. Number 2? I'm number 2.
Mrs. McLaughlin, thank you, because if you didn't tell me to bring my sweater, I probably would have died. Mrs. York, I was looking for you. Thank you for being a great principal and supporting us and actually giving us a budget for this so we could do it. Yay, thank you. That's it. Yeah.
All right, so congratulations, guys, and Merry Christmas. All right, so here we are with the 2nd place winners in the float category. The theme was Land of Misfit Toys. So we have, great job, guys. It was really good. Did you have fun? Yeah. All right, good. So we have Danielle here. She's going to tell us a little bit about the float and maybe introduce everybody. Could you do that? I'll do your best.
Okay, so
This is
we're
live
from
TV, by the way,
AA
just so-
Transportation. My friends here, we all helped with the idea of the Misfit Toys with the bus.
What's your name?
Jojo.
What is it?
Jojo.
Jojo. This is Jojo.
And Julia.
Julia.
Olivia.
Olivia.
I'm Courtney.
And Courtney. So, because you're down here, you're
Yeah,
one of the little kids. So you guys did a great job. You were in an old bus, and I'm sure you had fun because there was heat on the bus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't have any heat, so next year I'm riding with you guys. All right, so to present the award, we have Selectman Gary Woodbury, and he's going to present it to Danielle. All you have to do is say thank you, okay?
That's all you have to say.
Face the camera.
Oh, that one. On behalf of the Spencer Celebration Committee on our 8th annual, it's my pleasure to award you second place. You guys did a great job, every one of you. Good job, didn't they? Great group. Thank you all.
All right, so here we are with the first place winners in the float category for the 2016 Spencer Christmas Parade of Lights. And this is the Snowbirds, and we have Tom Cosgrove. Tom is going to come up and tell us a little bit about the float and maybe introduce some of the people. Come right in front. That's your camera.
This is my camera.
You own it. That's your camera.
My name is Tom Cosgrove. I am the president of the Snowbird Snowmobile Club for this year. We have an amazing core of volunteers here. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, children. Absolutely amazing group. We're focused around the community and around family. And without these guys here, we could not have done what we did tonight. This started at 6 o'clock this morning. A big thanks to Rushco and Woody's Automotive for the assistance, places to go, trucks to use. It was an absolutely amazing day. I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done for us.
Good job. All right, so did you guys have fun? What's your name?
Mackenzie Fraser.
Oh, you got to speak louder than that.
Mackenzie Fraser.
Say Mackenzie really loud.
Mackenzie Fraser.
Mackenzie Fraser. Okay.
Douglas Jew.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to give you a couple of awards. So Selectman Hicks is going to give you an award, and then Selectman Stevens has something for you too, okay?
He's got the better award.
Comes with a hat.
Thank you, Representative Berthium. On behalf of the town of Spencer, congratulations for first place for decorated float
Face the
in the
camera.
8th annual Christmas Parade of Lights. We thank you for participating and for your effort and for all the wonderful work that you did. And I know the folks around the parade route really appreciated all the hard work you put into this today. So thank you very much and congratulations and Merry Christmas. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I've got the award you can take to the bank, so. I have, in addition to the plaque, which I know you'll will hang up with pride, we also have a check for $300 from the Spencer Police Association going to the Spencer Snowbirds. And I know with all the good work you guys do, this will do a lot of good stuff for the community. So thank you very much.
So every year for the past few years, the Spencer Police Association has donated $300 to the winner in the float category, so we thank them for that. Usually one of the officers is here to present that, but they're a little crazy tonight with traffic, as you can imagine, so they aren't, so enjoy it, and thank you. We hope to see you next year. All right, congratulations. All right, so here we are. We moved on to the fire truck category, and this is the third place fire truck trophy winner. These guys must have froze because they were in old Engine 2 from East Brookfield with no cab, and it's a great truck. I've ridden on it. It was in the summer. I wouldn't do it in the winter, so great job, guys. Congratulations. How about you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Aaron Loss. I'm the lieutenant on the East Brookfield Fire Department.
Mike Natali, just East Brookfield Fire. Dan Livermore, firefighter of East Brookfield.
Tony Forestier, firefighter.
Donnie Berthium, state rep. All right, so that's it.
Now I can't clap.
So to present this award, we have Selectman Chris Woodbury. He's going to, I don't know who wants to take it, but he's going to present it, and then maybe one of you guys can say something.
You guys can.
Oh, here we go. This is past the bucks. All right, come on in, Chris.
On behalf of the town of Spencer and the Celebration Committee, I'd like to give you this plaque for the third place decorated fire truck for Old Betsy.
All from the town of East Brookfield Fire Department, thank you. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
That's it. All right, so here is the second place in the fire truck category. This is Spencer's Ladder 1, right?
Right.
All right, which is, because we only have one ladder, so it only makes sense to call it Ladder 1, which they go all out every year. And we followed Ladder 1 today, and I saw Smokey the Bear and Santa Claus in the bucket, right?
Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear.
Well, Smokey the Bear. When I was a kid, it was Smokey the Bear, all right? So great job, guys. I'm going to give you the mic, and if you could introduce yourself and figure out which one of you guys. Oh, you're the captain,
Yep,
right?
he's our fearless
Okay,
leader.
so Rob's going to take that. He's going to take the award from Selectman Pepe, all right?
Ryan Morton, firefighter, paramedic.
Tom Parsons, firefighter.
Thomas De Silva.
Chris Wyman, recruit.
Rob Churchy, captain.
Firefighter Brian Barber.
All right, good job. Good job. Brian, good job. Thanks, man. You did good. All right.
Hey guys, great job this year. And on behalf of the town of Spencer and the Celebrations Committee, we'd like to present you with a plaque for second place in the decorated truck division.
Thank you very much.
Give him the mic.
Speech.
Yeah, you got to say something. How about thank you, Merry Christmas?
Thank you very much for this. We really enjoy doing this every year, and it's a great seeing everybody turn out for all this. Probably 2-3 hours we're down there doing this, and it's a blast just getting it all ready. And now we got to take it all apart. So let's say thank Representative Berthman for doing this for us.
So we say Donnie around here.
Yeah, Donnie. So it really, the guys enjoy it. The station's full of people. We're all running around trying to get this done. We got kids involved. We got kids in the truck. It's really something nice to do with the families. So appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so the final award tonight is the first place in the fire truck category. And we have 3 representatives here tonight. As you notice, this one has been in here twice already. So he's what we call double dipping on the prizes. What we present to the winners in the fire truck category is the Crystal Cup. This cup was named for William Flannery, a firefighter who passed away many years ago after a battle with cancer, who was a great guy and on the fire department most of his life. So Selectman Pepe and the rest of the selectmen are going to present the cup to Fire Chief Bob Parsons, Deputy Chief Bill Locke, and
Tom Parsons.
yeah, but what's your title? You're just a firefighter?
Firefighter.
And you're the chief's son, you're just still a firefighter?
Yeah.
Well,
For now.
So
For
when
now.
you're the chief's son, you get to come in here twice to get awards?
Hey, I'm an owner.
I'm just
Be
kidding.
nice, Sonny, be
All right,
nice.
so here's Selectman Pepe.
Way to go, guys! Despite being accosted by the chief as I was walking out in the parking lot, looking at the fire trucks, fantastic job on that engine. So we'd like to present the Wareham truck with the William J. Flannery Memorial Cup for this year. Congratulations for first place on decorated fire truck.
Thank you.
Raise the cup, Chief. Raise the cup.
It's going to be a tough year at the fire.
That's live TV. Make sure you hold the bottom of that, because it's already come off on us once.
Awesome.
All right.
Chief.
Thank you very much. This is an awesome event every year, as usual. We talked about it all every year. We can't believe the amount of people that come out for this. I'm very thankful for it. And the 3 of us own the Wareham engine. It's kind of been a fun time that we've had it, and this is the first parade we brought it to, and we spent about 2 days on it. So had a lot of fun today, and I'm glad everywhere we went, it was like, Wareham.
Yeah.
Everybody was looking at us, so it was great.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
You're
good. I'm good.
All right, we're good. Thank you.
Okay, this is what we say. Say Merry Christmas and all that. Okay, scoot over. Let me get in the middle. No, I got one. I have a mic right here. Aaron, we good? Sound check. 1 Adam 12.
All set.
He doesn't know what 1 Adam. He's too young for 1 Adam 12.
All set, guys.
All right, so thank you again for attending or watching tonight in the awards presentation, and especially thank you to all the people that line the streets. Every year, it seems, as the chief said, it seems like there's more and more people. Every year we get better and better floats. Everybody kicks it up a notch. And a special thank you, another special thank you to all the entries, and especially the Spencer Fire Department, who every year they have put every fire truck in this parade every year, and they love it. Except for the sirens. I think they're too loud, but that's a fire guy, and that's what they're gonna do. So thank you. And thank you all who watched tonight. Thank you all who came out. And we have to thank the one person that pretty much organizes this whole thing, who won't be on camera for some reason. Maybe it's a bad hair day, who knows. My wife Wendy, she kind of spearheads this every year and puts us all in our place and organizes everything, and we get to reap the benefits and have fun. So from all of us, thank you very much. So great. So we'll see you next year for the 9th, and we'd like to say Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
All right, that's it.